Imagine opening your eyes tomorrow and realizing that people around you have stopped asking questions. That curiosity, the spark that once fueled human progress, has been quietly replaced by compliance. The world is louder than ever, faster than ever, and overflowing with information. Yet somehow the mind, our most powerful tool for discovery, is being dulled into submission. What happens to a culture when thinking itself becomes rare? When reasoning is replaced with quick reactions and reflection is traded for shallow opinions amplified by digital echo chambers? That's the unsettling reality we face today. And in this video, we're going to explore the silent death of critical thinking and the dangerous rise of what some call collective sleepwalking, a phenomenon where millions unknowingly surrender their independence of thought. Stay until the end, because we'll uncover a simple but urgent truth, one that may decide whether we reclaim our ability to think or lose it entirely to systems designed to keep us distracted, divided, and comfortably numb. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. This discussion may challenge what you believe and even shake how you see the world. But truth has always been worth the discomfort, and it's a journey best shared with those who dare to think. Let's start with an uncomfortable reality. Genuine thinking is hard work, and in today's world, it's often discouraged. Our environment doesn't reward patience or contemplation. It rewards speed, emotional outbursts, and conformity. And this is no accident. From apps that feed you content you already agree with, to schools that prize memorization over curiosity, we are conditioned to accept answers instead of seeking them. The late social critic Neil Postman once warned that we risk amusing ourselves to death. He argued that distraction, not oppression, could become the greatest threat to human freedom. When people stop questioning and simply consume, they become easy to manage, easy to manipulate, and even easier to deceive. Critical thinking, once seen as the core of human growth, is now treated as an obstacle. It slows down online debates. It challenges ideologies. It interrupts the outrage economy. And worst of all, it asks the forbidden question, but is this actually true? In a culture obsessed with winning arguments rather than seeking understanding, the very act of asking that question feels rebellious. So how did we get here? The roots run deep. One of the main culprits is information overload. Every day, the average person is bombarded with more data, notifications, and updates than their brain was ever designed to handle. When overwhelmed, the mind takes shortcuts. It relies on biases, groupthink, and what psychologists call social proof. Instead of evaluating whether something is true, we glance at how many people believe it. A viral post with thousands of likes feels credible. A trending opinion feels correct. But that isn't reason speaking. It's conditioning. This is how collective sleepwalking spreads, not through stupidity, but through shortcuts. Another overlooked danger is the decline of deep reading and sustained focus. Neuroscientists warn that our brains are being rewired by digital media. We skim, we scroll, we swipe. But genuine critical thought requires attention. You cannot analyze, reflect, or understand complex ideas if you cannot sit with them long enough to digest. Ask yourself, when was the last time you read something challenging without checking your phone? Or paused before reacting just to think? This isn't just a cognitive issue, it's emotional. Thinking deeply is uncomfortable. It forces us to admit we might be wrong. It challenges our egos. It leads to cognitive dissonance, that tension between what we believe and what the evidence shows. In a world that worships certainty and identity, admitting doubt feels threatening. So instead, many retreat into the safety of their tribe, repeating slogans rather than engaging in dialogue. And yet, the consequences are dire. When we stop thinking, we stop questioning. And when we stop questioning, we become vulnerable to propaganda, to fear, to those who profit from our obedience, which raises the most important question of all. Who benefits when a population no longer thinks for itself? Consider how education, media, and technology all shape this. Schools too often reward obedience over originality. Workplaces discourage questioning authority. Social media amplifies outrage, not truth. Platforms don't reward careful reasoning. They reward whatever keeps you scrolling. And in that noise, the voice of reason is drowned out. Philosopher Hannah Arendt once warned that the greatest evil comes not from monsters, but from ordinary people who refuse to think. Reflection is slow, inconvenient, and sometimes painful, but it is also our greatest defense against manipulation. So where do we go from here? The answer isn't easy, but it begins with reclaiming our attention, with choosing depth over distraction, with asking questions no matter how unpopular they are. What assumptions guide your beliefs? Who profits when you accept them without challenge? And how often do you seek out perspectives not to attack them, but to understand them? Because in a world that discourages thought, the quiet act of thinking clearly is not just resistance, it is freedom itself. If this reflection stirred something in you, don't let the conversation end here. Support the pursuit of deeper thought. Like this video, share it with those who still value questions over answers, and subscribe to join a community that refuses to stop thinking.